Hey guys, how are you? Is Diamonds Around You here or Vivian? I'm glad you're here with me and thank you for being here. I know you have many things to do and you've chosen to come and check my channel or be with me for these few minutes with me. So let's have a little, um, I would say whip and chat. Let's say whip and chat, right? Well, as many you know, today is the first day of the Peacocks event for the diamond painting with Friends 2.0, and it's called Bejeweled Peacocks, hosted by Crafty Chef Diamond, Laura, and myself, which is Diamonds Around You. And this is going to be the whole entire month of February. Also, it's another one going around in the same um, month, which is now, which is called Hearts and Flowers, and that's also hosted by Crafty Chef Laura. So if you have any diamond paintings, either with cups or hearts and flowers, please come and join us. We would love to have you. And if you don't have a diamond painting, can be a coloring book, can be a cross stitch, can be whatever. And make sure you post it in the Facebook group. Um, they also have a hashtag at the beginning, which is like for my event, our event. It will be Bejeweled Peacocks DP at the end. Always a DP at the end. So yeah, if you have questions, please let me know. So let me get started. So I decided to start it with this one that I'm sure you saw that I showed you guys in a previous video. And this one is a male peacock. And the reason how we know it's a male peacock, because male peacocks have long tails that they can be up to 6 feet long, flat. Um, and they are the most beautiful tails. Yeah, so let me get started so we can start talking about it, shall we? So how everybody's doing? I hope everybody's doing well, enjoying the weekend with their families and friends, or just staying indoors because this cold is brutal. Well, we end up not having the snow we were supposed to have, which is good because it's still a lot of snow there, so we don't need any more, you know. So we good there. So as you can see, I pre-cutted it every single color already. It's just they're not open yet. So what I do myself, what I always like to do, I always start with the bigger gems. That's me, okay? And then I end up with the little ones. That's what I like to do. And but everybody does their difference. I want to try this pen that they sent me and see how that works. Because I don't know, it's different, right? So it, I want to see if I can actually able to use it. So I'm adding here some wax and see if I can use it. If I can't, I have here my other special painting, which is diamond painting with my cat therapy, and this one is by Mr. Blanks. I love my pens from Mr. Blanks. So guys, so you guys have your diamond paintings ready? Are you guys going to diamond paint with me? I hope you do. So okay, let's get started. All right. Do you guys know where peacocks live or where peacocks coming from? Well, peacocks, they come from, or most of the time, they coming from in India. Yeah, they native from India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Central Africa, and South Asia. They live in forest or rainforest habitats. And then both males and females are referred as a peacocks, but only male is technically as a peacock. I didn't know that. Do you know that? Yeah. You see, that is something that we are going to learn. So, because the female is called peahen, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well. It's called, you spell it Peahen. So, the brightened feathers of the male are used to attract the mate, and the peacock's tail, which is known as a train because it's so long, they can grow up to 6 feet and less. Notable peacock or are held sacred among from the Hindu who consider markings on the tail the symbolic eyes of the gods. Yeah, I believe that because these animals are so beautiful, right? And so, and what these animals eat, you know, what peacocks eat. Let's see what they eat. I'm sure they eat a lot of grains and stuff like that. Well, let's see. So, peacocks are only, oh my god, it's gonna be here a lot of words that I'm not able to pronounce, but they eat a lot of insects, small reptiles, including snakes, amphibians, seeds, grains, berries, and vegetation. They are ground feeders that often eat fruits, flowers, um, petals, and cultivators crops like tomatoes. So a lot of domesticated peacocks commonly um, consume cat food for protein along the side like grain, oats, and insects. So basically, and I have noticed that I can't work with this. I have noticed some of these animals they able to eat cat food. Many places they tend to feed these kind of animals cat food, and they're good. The same thing with the raccoons. Same thing, they can eat cat food and they love it because you know a lot of cat food they have a lot of chicken and grains and stuff like that. So I'm sure it's totally fine for them. I don't think it will hurt them. You know. Okay, let's see. Look at look at the difference. Oh my god. Okay, now let's see. There you go. Now I can. I hope I'm not putting my big head in the way. All right, there you go. So and I do have a story for you because when my mom passed away, in this cemetery that she's buried, it's a private cemetery back in Guatemala. And guess what? They have peacocks there roaming around. Yeah, they are beautiful and they're just there. And when my aunt sent me the picture that they have peacocks there, I'm like, why they there? And she's like, I don't know. They're here. They have them. Um, they I don't know. I guess They think they look good in the cemetery. Who knows why? But they have them there because it's expensive cemetery. Who knows why? And I'm like, wow, that is something different, right? Yeah, but yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I mean, they look so beautiful, but yeah, they just were roaming around. And now, um, you know, um, about the thing is about peacocks, they consume a lot of insects, like crickets, and they consume ants, termites, scorpions, spiders, small snakes, lizards, frogs, snails, all those kind of things. So peacocks are good for the system, but I never knew that they eat those things. But what do you think they will eat? I don't know. I thought they eat just like just a special food for them. I don't know. you know, this is my first time I ever know what they actually eat. You know, and that is very interesting to see. So yeah, so they eat a lot of plants and they eat corn and fruits. Huh. Yeah, but different but domestic peacocks, they do eat a lot of cat food, they say. Because they don't know how to prey, they don't know how to catch their food. So that's why they rely on humans to feed them and give them their food. And this is the only sad thing about it when they grow with humans. They don't know how to provide themselves their own food. They have to rely on humans, and that's what it happens. But they say people peacocks basically they will eat anything. I mean anything they can find and they can digest. So they if they see whatever is in their way, they will eat it. They will eat it. So they kind of like chickens basically. It's just let's say they like fancy chickens with huge, beautiful feathers. They are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Have you seen those beautiful? Have you ever seen one? Anyone? Have you ever seen one in person? Oh my god, they are just majestic, so beautiful. But as far as I know, apparently they don't like their feet because they think they are ugly. Yeah. So yeah. So let's see. Um so who are their predators? Well, that's something that I didn't know they because I would think they're just chilling all the time and they don't have to worry about trying to stay alive or whatever, but apparently they do have to try to stay alive. And basically, the largest predators are leopards, wow, or tigers and coyotes. Smaller mammals such as foxes, raccoons, or dogs. Yeah. those are their biggest enemies for peacocks. So let me see. I think I'm done with this. Hold on. Let me see. Uh, yeah, this one is done. Okay, let's put this one back. All right. Yes, and oh my gosh, it's just. Can you imagine having a peacock for yourself? Oh my God, that will be amazing. Can you believe that? Wow, that will be gorgeous, right? Yeah, yeah, that will be amazing. But yeah, okay. Now let's see. So, how many of you guys have traveled international and see one of these animals and like real, like walking just freely? That will be amazing to see, right? Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. 1 second, let me see, because these are kind of tricky to put on. For this, I use the longer um, placer, so it has a lot of more wax, and I just do this and it holds it like that. Yes, look at this. Oh my God, they are so beautiful. Look at that. And these are like rainbow colors. Look at this. Wow. So what else I wanted to tell you? Okay. So anybody knows how long peacocks live? Anyone? Anyone? Wow. Let me see. You know what? Did you know how peacocks sleep? I want to know. Do you know how they sleep? Or where they sleep at nighttime? Well, guess what? Peacocks sleep on trees. Wow, that is amazing. I thought they were just sleeping like, I don't know, in the bottom somewhere. But no, I guess not, right? Yeah, they sleep on trees because they had to protect themselves, right? Yeah, definitely. And they sleep all together. They sleep on the roots on trees at nighttime to avoid predators. Exactly. And then they perch high up on trees for better view because peacocks can fly. They fly up to into trees when they are in danger. Oh wow. Yeah, well, they are birds at the end, right? Of course, they are birds. Yeah, so they, as long as nobody cut their, look at this, as long as nobody trim their wings, because some people they do tend to cut the wings on birds. They do that so that way they cannot fly. And that I know because I remember when I was little back home, we used to have birds, and my mom used to cut the um, the wings uh, on the birds so they would be able to fly. And I used to be like, why you doing that? She's like, that way they don't fly. They're not gonna be able to fly. And I mean, and they grow back, but they never grow back the same way. So I was like, oh, I never liked that, but I didn't understood why. And now I know why. I mean, I was little, I didn't have no say whatsoever, so I couldn't tell my mom not to do it. Uh, Plus, when you live with somebody else, I mean, what else you can do, right? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the tail, guys. Oh wow. You see that? That's why I like to start with that, because that way I'm like, oh, it's looking beautiful. And look, they give you plenty, plenty. This is what I like from the special thing. I always save them because when I do my special projects, I always have extras for my special projects. Yeah. So then let me see. Let me see. One second. So well, we already talked about it, how you can tell when it's a boy or a girl, because the boy is the one with the long tail, the girl is with the short tail, right? And yes, and yeah, let me see that. One second. There's so many different ones. Well, peacocks are everywhere actually. They're literally everywhere. Let me see. Yeah. It's a question here where somebody's asking if peacocks can eat chicken, and it says uh, they can, but it's not a optimal because they need higher protein. So it's better for them to eat red meat, I guess. Hmm, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Huh, very interesting. Um, and how you seen the girl, not the peacock, but the girl, because they are very different. They are super, super different. Completely different. Wow. So, let me see one second. Let me see one second. Uh, sorry if I'm saying, okay, here. Something very interesting that I just found. How much do you think minimum 6 eggs of peacocks cost? I didn't even know you can buy eggs from a peacock. First of all, I didn't even know peacocks put eggs like a chicken. Mm-hmm. So if you want to buy peacocks, I mean eggs from a peacock, if you buy a 6 pack of eggs from a peacock, they will cost you at least $152 plus $100 insurance. Wow. Woo! That is expensive. Really expensive. But why you wanna buy eggs from a peacock? You're stealing the babies from the peacock, you know? Well, people like to do different things, right? Okay, look, let's go here. Oh, look at that. Wow. So anyway, guys, um I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't want to tell you everything about the peacocks because I want to leave some information for Lara, for Crafty Chef Lara, to be able to share with you too. Because between her and we going to share information, and I'm sure we gonna be sharing probably about same information or similar information in between us. You know, there's nothing we can do about it um, because it's just mm, it's the information we can find in the internet. So yeah, but look, this is looking beautiful. Just let me do this last one, and guys, I will let you go. Do you guys have any questions for me? If you do have questions for me, let me in the comments, leave it on the comments, and I will try. You know what? This is what I want you to do. Pick up a question, leave it in the comments, and in the next video, I will answer that question for you. How about that? If that works, anything that you want to know about peacocks, what do you think? I think that sounds great, and that actually is letting me know that you are watching this video, right? Yeah, and also if you haven't subscribed, it's the time to do that because you have nothing to lose, you know? It's nothing, you have really nothing to lose. Look at this. Oh my god, this is gonna look so stunning. Already it's looking great. Look at this. Oh wow. Yeah, who doesn't like peacocks, guys? Look at this. Look. Oh wow. It's looking beautiful. It's looking amazing. Oh yeah, I'm going to continue working on this, and when I talk to you next time, I'm going to post this on the group and in the Facebook group. Post pictures there in the Facebook group, okay? If you have started a picture, post it there. I forgot to take a picture of this when I started it before this. Maybe I can take a picture. I don't know yet. And then I'm going to take a picture when it's done. I will finish this in a few hours, and then I'm going to post it on the Facebook group of the Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0. And also, if you want to participate on the Hannah Lynn event, which is Enchanted Hannah Lynn 2026, you can also participate at any time. It's all year round, and you can post a started picture at the Year of the Webs on Facebook. If you don't belong to the group, sign in, and Maritza and I, we can let you get in the group. You just have to answer a couple questions, and that's it. I run the Hannah Lynn event, and Maritza runs the webs. So you have to make sure when it's time to post the Hannah Lynn pictures, progress pictures, it's only on Friday. So you have to wait when it's time to post, when I put the new post, and then you can post your picture. Not before, not any day, only on Fridays. Um, I know it's a lot of Hannah Lynn lovers around different channels. Some of the channels give big prices because they have sponsors. I don't have sponsors. If I do give away, it comes out from my own pocket. And plus, I want to just do diamond paint for the fun and for the love of the artist. You know, the same thing we're doing here. We want to diamond paint for fun, just to have fun. And become friends for new people who doesn't know me. I don't know you, and so this way who never knows? We become friends. You never know until mm, sometimes we end up finding new channels. Like last night, I was watching this channel, end up finding a new channel, and I subscribed to her, and she come back today. She subscribed to me, and that's the way it should work, supporting one to each other. You know. But anyway, guys, I let you go because I'm gonna continue working on this, and then I'm sure Laura, I think she just posted a new video talking about the same thing, talking about this, the peacocks event and everything, and the other event she's also going to run and all that kind of stuff. So please let us know you participated, post your pictures on the group, and we love your support. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Thank you for participating, and I will see you in the next video. Thank guys. Bye.